Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by happy customers. Happy customers keeps your customers happy. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of the world because I work as worship. So beginning of another new beginning for all of us this Diwali, and today is a very exciting day for me because we're going to have Diwali bash with all my beautiful world of growth, inspiration, and motivation. So all of you are cordially invited. Those of you are registered for today's Diwali batch in the evening. I look forward to see all of you with that prettiness, cuteness, cuteness, brilliantness, and all that you're going to bring along with you today. There are few things I really enjoy about life. Not few things, everything about life I enjoy, but in this context of today, I used to go to gyms. Those of you have ever been to gym or especially to this aerobic center or dance classes, where a lot of dynamism is there. Or if you have been to sports, actually where it is a formal coaching done to you, whether an athlete or a basketball player or a volleyball player, any kind of sport. One of the most amazing thing which I feel there is no in the gym. Let's visualize a gym and somebody is doing push up and the trainer is there who's watching. Okay, do 10, and he will do 10. Okay, 10 more, and and that person will look at the trainer. Why suddenly 10 more? But he say, come on, 10 more. Don't look me. Look at me. Do 10 more, and he will do 10 more. So now that person is thinking, now it's over. And then the coach will say, or the trainer will say, come on, 5 more, 5 more. Come on, 5 more. Now the trainers in gym, no, it's really a very hefty, huge. You actually cannot don't feel like even you can't even think about arguing with them or doing something, even if you have paid the money from your pocket. And they come on, 5 more. Oh, you should see that person. Oh, one, two, three, and in the mind that guy is decided. After this, he tells me I'm not going to do that. He finishes five with begging eyes. He look at the trainer. Trainer said, "Come on, 3 more. You cannot do so. Come on, 3 more, or I will sit on you." I mean, that hefty fellow is going to sit on you. You're going to crash to death. Come on, 3 more, and you do 3 more. Then you look as if I mean, almost will be dead if I do one more push-up. And you say, "Come on, one more, guy, come on, one more," and you do one more. Then you say, one more," and without your knowledge, you do not know 10 and 5 and 3, 28 and 30 push-ups you did because that guy pushed you to your limits. And after that, you get up, you almost, and then he asks, "So how do you feel now?" However, your body is feeling, your body is going through, your heart and your mind is thrilled. It's feeling wow about itself. It's feeling good. For a pain, but I'm feeling good. Like, come on, that's it. Push. And I love this coaches. Whether you go for jogging and whatever training you go, and they will say, "Come on, one more round," and you know you're almost dead tired, and you say, "Come on, one more round," and you just go one more round, and then say, "Come on, 100 meters more. Come on, push yourself. Last sprint. Okay, 50-meter dash. Go hit, go as fast as possible," and you really go. And I think that's the most amazing thing about these coachings and this kind of trainings, and they push to your limits. They just push to your limits, and in your mind, where you thought you cannot do more than 20, you ended up doing 30. When you thought you cannot do more than 3 rounds, you ended up doing 5 rounds. And that is where actual growth happens to the body. Actually, stamina grows, stretching grows, strength grows, and you feel wow about yourself. Amazing. I just love that part of gyms and aerobic centers. Come on, 10 more, no, stationary joggings. Come on, one more lift, one more lift, one more lift. And they have this, come on. And every coach has their own style of doing that. Come on, push. push forward, come on, push, come on, go. And these words, I think these phrases, everybody has their own style of pushing people. I think that's the best thing. Last night I watched a movie called Whiplash. Arya, my son, was very keen, and he literally told Papa, you at least see for first 30 minutes, then you can continue to make it quite late in the night. And when your child tells you with so much of excitement and love, and especially on Diwali days, you definitely want to earn some brownie points. I said, okay. Even a sleepy eyes, I watched that movie. 30 minutes became 45, 45 became 60, and then I finished the movie of 1 hour, 45 minutes. And this was all about a drummer. And I think all of you should watch that movie, Whiplash. It is on the website, it is not on the Amazon or somewhere. And he's a drummer, and he's learning to be a drummer. And there is this orchestra coordinators are there. This guy, they're called conductors, so they are conducting the orchestra. He has his own band. It's a higher in the entire uh, institution, so he calls him there, and there he literally shown terror. He's abusive language, slangs, foul words. He almost will go and slap the student if they're not performing well. And this drummer is being really pushed to the core that at times his hands are bleeding, fingers are bleeding because playing on the drum. And it's come on, faster, faster, faster. And no matter whatever he did or whatever anybody did, this guy was never satisfied, always shouting, screaming. Things become, the movie goes where he loses his job because somebody complains about his behavior, and he throws this drummer out of the band. He says, you are done with it, you're done with it, you cannot be a drummer anymore. All these things happen. The scene has happened where even he has lost the band. He's been thrown out of the institution. That orchestra conductor, they happened to meet into a restaurant bar where he was playing. The orchestra conductor was been called as a guest of honor in that bar or pub. They both are talking, and he asked, "So what are you doing?" Drummer asked, and he only has complained about him. He said, "No, I have been thrown out of the place, so I am on my own right of doing some band and all these things." Things happening, and this orchestra conductor says, I've pushed people to the limits, to the point they have broken, and I think people thought I am very harsh, rude, insensitive, but I am not, because I realize if I don't push, they won't go beyond their limits. And he said something very beautiful, which is really hitting in my head since that moment. He said, the two most useless words a coach that can use, and which can actually destroy the career of a student or a sports person or a player, and which are the two words which every player want to listen, every sports person want to listen, every student want to listen, but a coach should not use it. The most dirty words in coaching is, he said, good job. The moment he said I say good job to somebody, when it comes from somebody like me, they think they have reached, they have arrived, and then they don't give their best and they don't go beyond themselves, they don't push themselves. And I think I have been actually spoiled their career, spoiled their future, because I just told them good job. A good coach is never satisfied, they push limits. I really wish if all of us can have somebody in our life on a daily basis all the time telling you, you can do more, go push yourself, not enough, not good enough, go, go little more, one more step, one more mile, one more push, one more day, one more project, one more call, one more visit, one more, and that one more can actually become a lot more in life. Not good enough, I have to push myself a little more. Not yet good job, let's push ourselves. With this belief, let's start the day. Here we go. I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. So, guys, go set and grow. Mujhe